My name is Kelsey Granger and I am from Gracemont, Oklahoma. I live about 5 hours away from Chanute. I am here on a basketball scholarship and have recently joined the women's softball team as one of their pitchers. I redshirted last year, my freshman year, for basketball due to injuries and am currently trying to earn a spot on the starting team. I live back home with my parents who own a farming business and are also fertilizer salesmen. My dad has been selling fertilizer for 5 to 6 years and my mom is his secretary and assistant and accountant. My dad has also been farming for all of his life along with my grandpa and has taken over our family farm since he was 30 years old. I have 2 brothers, Randall, who works on our farm full-time, and Zach, who owns his own trucking business. My sister Jennifer is an elementary teacher at Anadarko Elementary School. Between my brothers and my sister, I have 6 nephews. Dace, who is 16, Trey, who is 15, Ben, who is 14, Jake, who is 10, Dodge, who just recently turned 2, and Braxton, who just recently turned 1. I also have a niece that is from my sister-in-law, Brenda. She is not biologically my brother Randall's, but we consider her in our family anyways. I went to elementary school in Anadarko from pre-K to 5th grade and transferred to Gracemont High School in the 6th grade due to my brothers graduating and moving on to college. My mom didn't think it was so convenient to drive back and forth, so she went ahead and moved me over. I'm actually very glad that she moved me over to Gracemont because I think if I wouldn't have gone to Gracemont, I wouldn't have been given this opportunity to come play college basketball. I started playing basketball when I was in 4th grade, but never really took it very serious until I went to Gracemont. Ever since I went to Gracemont, basketball and softball have been one of the major things in my life. I was always at practice or always at games or always trying to get better. And due to all that, through Gracemont and through my coaches helping me, I was given the opportunity to play basketball or softball. But instead, I chose just to play basketball here at Neosho because I thought it was a better route for me to take. After sitting out a year of softball, I actually realized how much I missed it, so I decided to go and try out for the women's softball program. And luckily enough, I earned a spot as one of the pitchers. Back home, I worked as a waitress for 3 years, and I currently help out my old job every now and then when I go back home from college. I came to college to earn my associate's degree in science because I want to become a physical therapist assistant. But recently I have started thinking that I actually want to become a teacher that helps kids with disabilities such as Down syndrome and autism. The reason I chose this path is because my nephew Dodge was diagnosed with Down syndrome before he was born, and ever since then I've always thought it was interesting and wanted to learn more about it and help those other kids that were diagnosed with Down syndrome or any other type of disability. I plan to go on to a 4-year college after this and continue my education whether I get the chance to play sports then or not. But if not, I will be even more excited to continue my education to better my future. So thank you. Have a nice day.